Hi everyone, we're going to solve these equations for x. Now, there are lots of ways in which we can solve. There's a lot of moves we can make, but I want to make it easy for you. And the reason why I want to make it easy for you is because I want you to see how you can solve using you know, what you notice, what you observe. So let's take a look at number one. Let's look and see. We're dividing by 3 on the left-hand side of the equation. We're dividing by 2 on the right-hand side of the equation. So I don't like fractions, and we should observe that the fractions are there, right? So we're observing that the fractions are there. We see that we're dividing by 3 and dividing by 2. So let's get rid of those. I don't know about you, but I'd rather not work with fractions. So the opposite of dividing is going to be multiply. So how do we get rid of those division by 3 and division by 2? Well, we multiply by 3 to both sides, right? We multiply by 3 to both sides. What you do to one side, you have to do the other. But then that only works on this side, right? So we have to also multiply each side by 2 because we're dividing by 2. So multiply by 2. So the 3 and the 3 cancel out, and the 2 and the 2 cancel out, and you're left with 2 times 12 plus 6x equals 3 times 5 minus 9. Okay, cool. Now we can do some distribution and simplifying. Let's distribute on the left-hand side. So distribute. The 2 to both the 12 and the 6x. That gives us 24 plus 12x equals, well, we don't have to distribute here. We can say 5 minus 9 is negative 4. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Okay. Now we can equal sign highway and say minus 24 minus 24. That cancels out, and we're left with 12x equals negative 36. Well, if 12x's are negative 36, how much is 1x? Well, we divide each side by 12 equally. Divide by 12. These cancel out, and we're left with x equals negative 36 divided by 12, which is negative 3. So x equals negative 3. Cool. Now, we have a fraction here, but I like to think of fractions as division in number 2. We're dividing by 3. And the nice thing about dividing by 3 and looking inside of this group is that we can divide both parts in the group by 3. So we can say x minus 4 equals, well, what's 6x divided by 3? 2x. What is negative 54 divided by 3? Well, negative 18. Well, that's pretty easy now. X minus 4 equals 2x minus 18. So let's solve. Draw our equal sign highway. Minus an x equals minus an x. Cancel, cancel. And we're going to add 18 to both sides, plus 18. So 2x minus x, that's 1x. Negative 4 plus 18, positive 14. X equals 14. And this next one also isn't that bad, right? We'll distribute. Once again, we'll distribute. We're going to not only distribute in number 1, but also distribute here. Now there is an invisible number between this negative sign and the parentheses. And that invisible number is 1. So we're going to distribute not 1, but negative 1 to each of the parts of that quantity. So negative 1 times 3x, that's negative 3x. And negative 1 times negative 12 is positive 12, equals 9x plus 4. Now we can equal sign highway and solve our two-step equation. So draw our equal sign highway, plus 3x, right? Plus 3x minus 4 minus 4. These opposite operations, remember these are opposite operations. Okay, so these cancel out and these cancel out, and you're left with 12 minus 4, that's 8, equals 9x plus 3x, that's 12x. So 12x's are 8. We divide each side by 12, divide by 12, cancel, cancel, and we're left with x equals 8 over 12, or if we want to simplify, that's going to be 2/3. Hopefully it's not too bad.